Hey man, since the weather forecast for tomorrow is pretty grim, and so it appears it's going to be like that for a couple days, I figured I was going to go ahead and take the car out for a spin. And fortunately, we are right on Rockwell Pike, which is one of the most traffic-heavy routes in the area, but we should be able to make it work. Here we go. Just the mirrors. She has the normal tachometer wobble. You can probably fix that. Speedometer works fine. Water gauge is not connected at this point because it's well over hot, so that's not happening. Oil pressure is about 50, so that's consistent with the 2000 RPM I'm doing now. It's consistent with a healthy motor at least. Battery seems to be charging fine. Fuel, we're going to actually stop somewhere and refuel. I can feel a slight wobble in the steering, but consider also this car has bias ply tires that have been sitting in the same spot for a second. The gearbox feels very good, so does the steering. Car drives no hands. Drives very good, other than the little wobble I feel, but that hopefully will go away as the bias ply tires warm up. Gearbox is very tight, so is the transmission. This is a disc brake car, so she's very good when it comes to braking, and she just passed out on me. Thank you. Well, she's a little cold still, so I might just keep my foot on the throttle. But we are going to work a little bit more in the interior, which appears to be mostly original. The radio looks to be completely original and still works. You know, you get what you get out of that old speaker, but still, that's pretty impressive. We're going to refinish it a little bit. The best part of the car to me is the body, the lines, and the paint job. It is very well done. We just detailed the engine bay, and we're going to do the same with the interior. As I said, we only had a couple days, and I think we can pause this for a second until we get away from traffic, and hopefully I'll have more good things to say. We just stopped for a little bit of gas and just waiting for this light to turn green. Unfortunately, there aren't many twisty roads around here. There is a lack of those actually, but there is this area where we actually go and take the pictures. That is not bad. Should be warm now. So, granted, this is kind of rush hour traffic, so won't be able to have too much fun, but I like to open up a couple gears just to feel how she reacts. And maybe, approach a couple turns. Granted, bias ply tires, not the best thing to drive the car fast. It's a very iconic drive, but I'm sure not the best thing to do when you're trying to squeeze performance out of the car, especially if you're used to radial tires like I am. But as long as you know your limits. This is still a pleasant drive. First time actually that I drive a car with the top down this year, and I have to say it feels good. See if we can get past these gentlemen. Healthy motor, feels good, chassis feels good. I don't have to correct the steering at all. I'm not sure if you're hearing all this with all the wind going on, but I'm going to repeat it now that we've slowed down a little bit. Chassis feels very good. The wobble is pretty much gone, hence it was from the tire. Motor is peppy. I always say like 327 is more than enough motor for these cars. They're so light, and although being 6'4", I prefer a smaller steering wheel, so power steering. I love these when they just have the manual steering, because it's just such a direct feel. And I know there are cops very often at the end of this turn, so take it easy. Long story short, clean car. We're going to fix a couple minor things with the gauges and the interior, Tony already said that if he can't find a good set, we will put knockoff wheels on it. You know, that personal taste. We always try to do that when we can. And I approve of this car. It's a very nice car. Very pleasant drive. Nothing stands out as needing attention. If we can put it in your driveway, great. Thank you, man. This is 65. 327, yes. Well, I'm sure you've had that happen before. Oh, okay. No, anyway, as I was saying, very clean car. Needs nothing major, just needs a little bit of TLC that we're going to give it. And I like it. I love the color. I like the color combo, you know, it's a little red Corvette. It's kind of like what everybody thinks about when they think of a Corvette. Great driver, could probably win a local or even regional show, and I hope you loved it as much as I did.